Hello dear friends, it's Fisher here. So we continue with the story 16 of the Power of the Spirit. So as my previous two video, I said Bruno's teaching and also Bruno's talks to the friends about a closed vessel cannot receive the divine healing energy, so everybody need to be open. So now we come to a very important teaching of Bruno. It's in the spiritual realm, so the concept of good and evil signifies something other than what people usually take them to mean. So even when someone is completely blameless as far as the laws of the state are concerned, they are nevertheless, from a spiritual point of view, be a servant and an instrument of evil. So basically here, and Bruno clearly said, it's good and it's evil. So that's what he always said. Like the ancient Hermetic principles, the principle of polarity. So everything has a good and bad. So everything has like one side and the other side, like the coin. The coin will have one side and the other side. So we have to choose. We have to choose. What do we serve? So we serve good, we serve evil, and then we can't basically keep our both feet in. That's what we say. Like we can't keep our both feet in two boats. We have to stand on one boat. Otherwise, if you keep your feet on two boats, and then you finally will fall into the water. So that's why. The problem these days is everything is so blur. The truth is so hidden. So we do not know what is right and what is not. And then lots of people, they say, "Oh, I'm sick of thinking about the good and bad. I just want to live whatever the life I want." So that's fair. So if you want to live whatever the life you want to live, that's cool. That's your choice. Everybody has their own choice out of their free will. But please be mindful, and everything has a price. So we choose whatever the life we live, and then we pay whatever the price it is demanded. So like in the old days, like my dad used to say, he smoke and drink, but he doesn't anymore, so which is such a blessing for him. And he just said, "Oh, I just keep doing whatever I'm doing, so I let nature take its own course." So, and then he keep on smoking and drinking. So, and then he said, "Oh, let nature take on its own course." And then, of course, it will not end up good because you have chose your path. If you chose your path, an unhealthy path, an evil path, and then your results will almost a guarantee, then there'll be a bad end, a sticky end. So whether it's today, tomorrow, day after, sooner or later, so whatever you've been doing to your body and then to your mind, and whatever you've been doing to others, and then it will all come back. So we have to be very careful to choose the path we walk on, to choose the path of good, the truth path of God. So yes, basically the good and evil is over there, and then the evil is over there. So we can't just say we live an evil-free world. So the evil is there and to serve a purpose, which is to help humanity or to help individual to ascend. So we have to overcome the evil and become better ourselves, to uplift our consciousness and uplift our spirit. So do not blame the evil. So the evil serves its purpose. Okay, so when we have a big opposing force, a powerful opposing force, and then we have a chance to become stronger ourselves. by overcoming it. So that's always what happened to my life. So I will never become what I am now today if I haven't experienced so many struggles, if I haven't overcome so many struggles in my life. And then sometimes I do feel a little tired, and I say, oh, I've been having struggle like all my life. Now I'm 37 years old. I'm still struggling in some ways. And then I often joke with myself. I say, oh, Fisher, you have done like a bad karma in the past life. Anyway, so back to Bruno's teaching. So basically, he just say like, it is in the spiritual realm, and there was only good and evil. There's no gray zone. There's just, you can't stay neutral. So you either serve good or serve evil. Like what Jesus said, you cannot serve two masters. Okay, whether it be God or the money. Of course, we all believe this, like we need money to survive these days, but we don't have to focus on it. And then money is just a tool. Money should be our servant, and then we should be the master. But unfortunately, today we become the servant of the money, and the money become the boss. So that's the whole society's got wrong, largely. So that's one of the point is very important, and as what Bruno has pointed out, so always serve the good, even though the law, you're not breaking any law, but you have the moral and ethic code. So basically, like, you're gonna still stay on the moral side. So yes, the human laws may not punish you, but whatever the wrongdoing you have, you cannot get away from the karma. Or whether you believe or not, some people just say, I don't believe in karma. So it doesn't matter. So we don't have to believe the sky is blue or not, but sky is always blue. So there's fundamental truth in the universe. Like in the old days, we believe the sun is orbiting the earth. Does our belief affect the reality of the planetary alignments? It probably not. But our belief will affect our life. So if we believe in good, think good, and talk good, do good, and then the good will come to us by itself. In contrast, if we believe in bad, believe in evil and harming others, of course, like that's the result we're gonna get. Whatever we bring forth will come back to us. And that's like the ancient Hermetic principle of karma. So the ancients know in Europe, in Egypt, they will know this. But like today's lots of people, like lots of I'm not sure if I should say so-called religious in Europe, they don't even believe in the karmic effect now. So that's why people always do things without thinking about the consequences. So that is wrong, dear friends. Whatever you do, always thinking about the consequences. Okay? What the consequences it will come to you and to your fellow human beings. Have actual considerations on yourself and on other human beings, and think properly before you take actions. Okay, so that's basically like what Bruno trying to teach us here. So everything will have every thought, and then will have effect, and also like we have to choose between good and bad, and then we can only choose one, so we cannot choose both good and bad. And also as a result of psychological burden, so it will suffer the physical afflictions. And then on the other hand, a spiritual healing of the body and is possible, and only when a person moves towards inner peace, and then finally and has the will and determination to get along with themselves. And then this is basically saying like we have to make the peace within us, and then we make the peace without, basically in the world. If we don't have peace within us, we will not be peaceful with our neighbors, with other people. So that is very, very simple. So always work on yourself. Okay, if you want to change the world, change yourself. Okay, if you want like your neighbors, your family to be good, to be healthy, so you first be good and healthy yourself, and then others will learn from you. Okay, dear friends, so I wish you have a good day. God bless.